Hello, good evening, and welcome to episode number 125 of Trophy Hunting. I am Stig, your bad card player for the evening. We're just going to load up a table while we do this. But welcome everyone, 125 for Trophy Hunting. A chilled out stream for me. We're the Poker Club. After finishing Photos Rage last week, we move on to our new regular game next Thursday, so it's just a chill stream with something to fill whilst we do it. Back on
check.
The grind.
Check.
So in this one we need to win at 10 hands and cash out 12k.
Check. Check.
So let's go and find the list of trophies that we require. Last hand is played out.
I'll call.
We have collected 34 of the 42 trophies required for the platinum, but
Check.
these are the difficult 8 that we have left. That message.
No.
The Twitch chat.
Let's get in.
Are we in? Not this hand. Will be the following hand. Looks as if we're going to play four-handed. We are in the wait for us to start this game. Third heart on the board.
Check.
King will pair the board here.
I check.
I think 5 enough to take the pot. And we are the big blind in this hand.
I call. Ooh.
What do we have? Jack 9 offsuit.
Check.
Enough for a check. We're actually 5-handed.
Check.
10-6-4 board. We've got none of that.
Cool.
So a bet and a call. We're going to get out of there.
Raise. Raise.
Min
Call.
raise. And a min raise back. It gets called twice. Another 10 on the board. It's a card outside this poker room.
Cool.
Tight funds with the min bet. Called by Machisan. Gianmarco will also call. We go to the river, 2 spades. Flush and straight both get in here.
Raise.
So bet 140 to a pot 380 there.
Fold.
Marishan, Machisan rather. Fold. So Gianmarco must have bet first. From a small blind, min raise.
All in.
Result in tight funds being all in.
Cool.
Call made. That is a flush. Pair of sixes. Flush will take the hand. We'll move on. Runner for the flush. Takes it down. Matcha-san will call.
Cool.
That's all Gianmarco. 9-8 off suited, we're not that interested in. What trophies do I need?
Raise.
I need to win a total of 1,000,000 chips. And 10 million chips for a second trophy. We need to reach level 50. Which you can see in the bottom right corner, we're level 30 currently. We need to collect 50 bounties, which is the star next to each player. We then need to win 100 million chips. In a PCC Showdown finale, reach level 100 and complete all targets in Poker Tour.
I check.
So this is the grindy part of the platinum. Only 0.71% of plays achieved on the site. $75, just over 10,600. Hopefully we can add ourselves to that eventually.
Check.
DP streaming against me. How rude.
Raise. All in.
Each pair are battling. As you can see, Rect K9 here has the star next to them. They're worth a bounty. We have Trip Jacks against the straight.
Yes.
Straight will take it. Number 5 we're not interested in. Matcha-san does not have a bounty against them, nor does Gianmarco, it's just us. And the raising Rect K9.
Cool. Cool.
King, deuce, rainbow, flop. Certainly would have been good for a hand anyway. But better 19 to 120. Plays either rolling or fold, I'd imagine here. The call is made. Of course, Gianmarco's still in as well.
No.
Hearts pair the board.
Check.
Couple of checks. The 3 of hearts will also bring in the flush. Check from Rect K9. And from Matcha-san, 8-7, a 2 pair. Matcha-san will fold.
Yes.
More chips to Rect K9. We're first to act. Queen at 9 suited will flat with. Rect K9 with the fold. Wow. Realised that was an option for them.
Check.
We should go three-way to the flop. 6, 8, and 6. 2 overcards for us.
All in.
Watch your San all in.
Cool.
And Marco will call, so we'll definitely get out of the way. What are you playing, guys? 8, 9, so the hand we dominated pre-flop. 8, 5. A lot of the time they will chop the pot. 3 of spades and a 5.
Yeah.
Will not be enough. Again, Marco's 9 will play. That's your Sands 3 pair. Now going to be 3-handed. 3, not interested. So I probably should play this more aggressive. I currently am. Okay, now it makes it 7 big blinds to go. I said with the billions we have in our stack of login bonus money, we should probably be more aggressive.
Nope. Yes.
We are now the dealer. Match your Sands back. 6. Let's get the raise out.
Raise. Cool.
Not entirely sure what's happened there. We are back. 351.25. Poker Club. Stick your band poker player for the evening. We've got a pocket pair of blanks.
Raise.
Properly put the pressure on now.
Raise.
No, let's play for stacks. No idea what a pocket pair is.
All in.
I bet it's not even a pocket pair.
Call.
Might end up going 3-way here. We are 7-10. Jan Marco for us. It's 10-5. That's not a pocket pair, is it, game? And 10-10. Wow. Game's properly screwed us here. 2 5s, nice. 7 there, we don't need another one.
Yeah.
We get lucky with that. Call it how we see it. I was only aggressive with that because it said we got a pocket pair.
Cool.
Also makes us look like a big massive idiot. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
All in.
Script.
Cool.
I think we're going to get this pocket pair nonsense every hand now. So we may have hit with this, we may not have done.
Check.
Got the 10 of hearts. Very straight and flushy board, that one. Six of
Check.
diamonds. Doesn't really change a great deal. We have got 7-4 for a straight. That might be good enough unless Marco has a queen or some hearts. Nope.
Yes, get in.
We'll split the pot. Quite like my card. It's to be revealed to me actually. I'm going to click on hole.
Cool. All in.
And Marco all in again. Look, we got pocket pair of blank. Fold. Said we could cash out and leave. We have Queen 5 suited. It's not a great hand. Against Ace 9 offsuit, which is better, but not too great itself. 10-3, pair of tens,
Yes,
4. We'll see. Double up for Jan Marco. We are not going to see what values a card have. What values of card we have, rather. It's going to make the poker side of things a little more difficult.
All in.
And Marco has decided to go all in every hand. I'll join in.
Raise.
Evening, Nick. Hope thing
Fold.
well with you. Got 5-6 off. Ace Queen 10 suited. The XP for being bully. Queen is good enough for Jan Marco. To pair a 6 on the flop, but could not get the straight on the end. We are going to leave the game so I can actually see what cards I have.
All in.
It's all good, just doing some snooker. Nice. This the snooker blitz. It's not that one. It's the rope-a-dope. The intro. Give me back the table we've just been on. As long as I have some cards I can see. Yes, we can see the cards much better.
I'll race.
Said for anyone that's watching, we are going to start our next main game for Trophy of the next Thursday night. Any suggestions would be a massive help.
Yes.
Maybe we do FM Coastal Hall and counter DP programming. He's doing with us currently. So rude.
Raise.
I'm going to have to see what games are on PS5 here. Chris has downloaded. If there's anything on higher tiers of PlayStation
No.
Network I'd like to play.
Check. Check.
Imply that we've got some towards the Royal Flush here. Bit of 70. Is the idea we want Nemesis to fold.
Fold.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect bluff. Check 9 offsuit.
Cool.
I don't know if you saw before we joined the table in this room. There are 3 objectives to hit. We've completed 1. For, I think, knocking out players.
Nope.
Or
Cool.
you need to win 10 hands in a session. We need to cash out with 12k. Good shot to the straight.
Check.
10 would give us one of those. So that's the inside straight draw. Gonna be aggressive with it.
Call.
There is a 10. Bit of 108 from the AI.
Raise.
So the card we need to hit.
Call.
What are you gonna do now, Mama? About 92 into 920. Is it gonna be enough to try and win it?
Call.
Please do not have Jack King. We have Queen, Jack, 10, 9, 8 straight. We have a pair of 8s as we double up. Show me the money.
Raise.
Why am I the only one with a bounty on my head? Doesn't seem fair. Lenny here joining us for this hand. And then Swag and iRace joining us in the future hands.
Check. Cool.
Just a reminder, no SRL race this upcoming
Check.
Sunday due to the real life Miami Grand Prix. Next race will be said circuit next Wednesday, 9:15 UK for that. On the YouTube
Cool.
a few hours later. If you want to catch it on demand. There'll be races for every Wednesday and Sunday for the rest of May though. Early June finish ahead of the World Cup. About 43, so 15% of the pot. And he will make the call. What do we have, guys? 3 9s for Nemesis. Not good enough from Lenny. Have you decided on tomorrow night's game, Nick? I'm planning to lead into with a little bit more marvels.
Check.
Sure. Okay. We'll make it
Raise.
180 to go.
Cool. Cool.
Looks like we're going to go multi-way to the flop. Lenny makes the call, Nemesis makes the call, Swag folds,
Fold.
I race for the fold as well, 3-way. Against 2
Check.
blinds here, which means they're more likely to have any of these
Check.
cards. What's known as their range. $3.55 to go from us. We'll do Team Raider with
Cool.
sprint quality in the middle, split 9. Yeah, that's the problem.
Fold.
Then he makes the call. This is the fold.
Check. All in.
Bluff from us. What is Lenny gonna do? cards.
No, I'm out.
That's a good pot for us to win.
Yes, get in.
Potentially quizzes
Cool.
one side and game the other. King 2 we'll get out the way with. Maybe quizzes leading in and then
Raise.
a bigger chunk of Tomb Raid afterwards. Can waffle and quiz at the same time, I think. Yeah. So you're not going to turn the PS5 on after call, you? Yeah, that's the problem with it being at what, 9:30? That said, more games. It's just barely waiting for the cards to be turned over from the dealer before putting the bet in there.
Fold. Cool.
Third heart on the turn with the 10. If we're going to have to do maths to produce this pot size, I think it's 40%. Lenny with the min raise.
Nope. Yeah.
Lenny will take it down.
Yeah.
Lenny will still take it down. Give Lenny the chips, dealer. And get on with the next hand. Oh, arm of the gun. First to act. Hold the 10-4 off.
Cool.
Sounded like someone who didn't want to be in the hand. Queen, Jack, 9, 2 spades.
Cool.
Where is the games catalogue?
Oh, hooks. Cool.
23 games worth of pages for the Issue X tier.
Cool.
410 games are available. This will give me plenty to read during the week. Let's do Bus Stop
Check.
Simulator. Sounds like the perfect chill game.
Yes.
Things that DPs go on FM console. Again, hasn't gone successful. That's not a dig at DP. Alright, then the game is awful,
Cool.
but it's on the extra set of games. With the amount that it's set to crash, we will not be playing that one. 6-4 off, not interested.
Check.
Did finally figure out how to select the team. Well, that's progress, I suppose, from last time out. But Sim 21.
Cool.
How long does that take? Over 100 hours. Wow. The problem we've got with it being on extra rather than essential is that we'd need to complete it before it goes off. If I'm only going to be doing 2.5 hours a week, we're going to need 40 to 50 weeks. Doesn't sound as though that's going to be a good streaming game in that regard.
Raise. All in.
Back to the action here. River Monster is all in. 4 diamonds to flush there. Lenny calls. Nemesis would be all in
Cool.
themselves. It is so. Who has the higher diamond then? We have the 2 diamonds for Lenny. I suppose technically it's a flush. The 8 of diamonds for Nemesis. River Monster. Big diamond, please. Nope. Pocket 6s. So the 8 of diamond will win.
Yeah.
We'll take home a nice pot. You're a truck racing. 8-4. We're going to fold. That's a 20-hour plan. That's much better. So the question is, when did that get added?
Check.
That'll give us a clue to when it will leave.
Check. 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 Yeah.
So high card of ace, high there.
Yes.
I'm tempted by this Euro FIE European Truck Racing Championship. There's a few months left on it. Generally games are either on 12-month or 24-month cycles. 7 will fold. See, it doesn't actually tell you on the page when it was put on. Unless I'm an idiot and haven't found it yet.
Yeah.
Lenny with the straight. Nice. Lenny short stacked. We are still the only one with a bounty on us. Is what the star next to the crash avatar is.
Cool.
7-3 off. Not interested.
Cool. All in. Cool. Cool.
And you get all in for 50 chips.
Cool.
There's the opportunity to increase that to 5 times that stack. 4, 7, and 2 all spades. If hit top pair, but I'm sure that would have been too good for us.
Check.
Are they going to be evil and check it down?
Check.
That is the question. To the turn, which comes the Queen of Spades.
Check.
Here comes the Five of Spades, a flush on board. Bet of 100 into the pot of 250. 40%. One fold. Sathmore, call that. Yes. So what have you got? 10 of spades. Obviously gives a better flush than the too low on the board. Lenny, what have you got, pal?
Yes, get in.
Not enough is the correct answer.
Yeah.
Correction. That's the King of Spades. So Zaccaroni gets the side pot. Lenny will get the main. And he ups the dizzy height of 250 again. 2-5, not interested with that.
Cool. Check.
So Queen 7-3, 2 spade flop.
Check. Raise.
Put information back on the right hand side of the screen again. There we go. Four-way to the turn.
Check. Cool.
Sathmore with 100 and... I'm reading that. Swag rather with 106. Sathmore and Lenny both making the call. Almost 1,000 in this pot. What, you got a bet swag? I would imagine a bet is incoming.
Check.
looks as though Truck Sim was added in 24.
Yeah.
This was added Jan 25, so probably have until the end of the year to complete this. Before I'd need to go and buy it if necessary. Then he finally dead for the Ace 4. Sonic Frontiers
Cool.
is an option.
Cool.
It's not a great stream this if I'm talking about games I'm planning on playing next week onwards.
Check.
540 spades here.
Check.
Today I'm open to suggestions for a new weekly game. Treasure hunting, 9 half clubs is here.
Check.
Six of spades. With both the flush and the straight. Chipped around to Zaccaroni. We'll just fold. Ah, no, it wasn't. Swag with a bet. 9-2 offsuit for the pair of nines. And iRace gets out of here. Oh, almost 200. In the way of our new dealer.
Cool.
Couple of calls to our big blind. Nine, 5 offsuit. The Dolly Parton. Ten, 6, 3. We got the 5 of hearts. We do. We're not going to get involved.
Cool.
9 of diamonds on the turn. Gives us the option of 2 flushes.
Cool.
One of which comes in with the deuce of hearts.
Check.
$5.26 in the pot. Sathmore with 104.
Raise.
Which gets raised to 544. Pretty much snap called. What have you got, guys? 1600 in the pot. It will be a king queen. Suited for nothing. A queen 9.
Yes, get
Take it. Can't think of any that'd be good for trophies. Tomb Raider would be terrible. Yeah, because that would take forever.
Check.
The 700 billion trophies. That said, if people like the sound of trophies popping, that'd be a perfect game. Well, they like hearing me say that X trophies popped.
Cool.
What have we got? Fold. A race with another raise. Has been noted. By the looks of it, we are going to hit a time where we are going to need to sit out for 5 minutes. If that's the case,
Check.
take a break, take a stretch.
Check.
And we'll not miss any of the action.
Check.
Back to having a look and see what else we can play. As the hand goes on. Got a flop 2 pairs. See if we can have my cards
Check.
back. I don't know if that was a thing. What is Hot Shot Racing? Is that any good?
Raise. Raise.
54 trophies. The trophy guide's again suggesting 20 hours, but it's a 5 out of 10 difficulty.
Cool. Yeah.
The screenshot, because I can see this. It looks a really basic game. Of course, I lost the folded game. Come on then, what do you do? Swag folds. Retrieve, but the secret sound is excellent. Imagine if that just popped up on your stream every so often and we had no idea it was coming.
Cool.
4-way to the flop with 8-5 suited and miss it completely. Check
Check.
on the button, turn card with a queen of diamonds. It's nice to have a diamond out there, but that's come a little too late for us to be helpful. Check again. 5 of clubs at least gives us showdown value, but I don't think the 4th pair will do anything. Yeah, we'll check. 5 could be good, probably isn't. What have you got, guys? 7, that's already beaten me. We have Queen Jack for a pair of queens for Lenny. He's now up at 2600. Shows what you can do if you run your stack up.
Yeah.
So that's a call from Swag. What have we got? Jack 8 off. Thank you. We are approaching the compulsory 5-minute break.
Check. Check. Check.
Just out of interest, Nick, because you're more likely to know it than I am, would I be able to put a follower alert up on one of these streams? Direct from the PlayStation, or when I need OBS to do so?
Eh? Cool.
It's the 8 of Hearts. Again, there's the possibility of a straight flush out there. I think I need OBS.
Check.
Okay. That's what I was thinking myself, but you've got a little more experience at streaming than I have.
Check.
There is or was a service you could add stream to that. With alerts and their ends into Twitch. It was paid and that was ages ago, so it might not exist. That's fair enough. That is a pair of sixes. A pair of sixes will be enough, wow. Imagine I might introduce delays. It's just a thought I had.
Raise.
Ten three suited. Not interested with that. Something else I'm going to need to have a look at and play with, I think. Might end up looking at how to do thumbnails as well. Good if the idea was something within PS itself and stream or Twitch then.
Check.
Theoretically, it should be quite easy to do. From Twitch's end is one of the options. In fact, on the PlayStation's end, rather, when you look to stream from Twitch.
Yes.
Lawn mowing simulator. Now we're talking. Or Monster Truck Championship. Almost called them without looking at my cards. Good job I didn't. Monster Jam Showdown.
Cool.
So the plan is do a new game next week. And then once we finish said new game, then move on to Spyro 3. Which Chris said is back to dragons rather than the orbs that we had to collect in the second one.
Check.
We've got here the king of clubs on the turn.
Check. Raise.
We got demand. Went to the survey the other day and it was all about this kind of stuff. Got the feeling it was basically gathering info in case Twitch want to do more themselves. Already set up their own alerts, but that still needs OBS. Mrs. Bulbasaur tried Lawnmower Sim and hated it. Big fan of Power Wash Sim. Yeah, Power Wash Sim is loads of hours. I ideally want to keep the games that I don't own and are just in effect renting short just in case they want to pull the plug. Oh, they pull the plug
Check.
within the month. Might get to a point where I would do a second night a week just to get through
Check.
each time. But I don't know. Anyway, big week of thinking. Okay, we start with episode 126. Two of spades, we'll see a bit of 100 from Zaccaroni.
Raise.
Swag with the raise for half of the remaining stack. Our ace will fold.
Cool.
Call from Zaccaroni. What have you got, guys? 1500. Available swag with a bluff. King Queen for Zaccaroni.
Yes,
Pair of
get in.
kings. Take the pot. Evening, Stefano. May have missed context, but why are they playing poker in a boxing ring? That's a fair question to ask. And absolutely no idea. Evening, hope you're well though. Assuming this is the only place they could actually fit a table. But it makes no sense whatsoever to have it up here.
Cool.
Queen 3 off, we'll check. We'll hit the queen. I'm going to want to get some chips in here. Bit of 30. I'll raise it to 110.
Raise. Raise.
We get raised. Sathmore with the min raise. Lenny with a call.
Cool.
Sag will also call but leave some chips behind.
Cool.
I raise with the call, so we can either call and see the turn now, or we can reopen the betting.
All Calling.
Having seen some of the betting patterns, we'll go all in with our top pair. A lot of dead money in the pot. If we can get them all to fold. Sathmore is interested in taking us on though. Swag will obviously call off the final 45 chips their stack. I imagine iRace is going to join in as well. 4-way to the turn. Let's show our queen. Hold the pair. Bigger queen for Sathmore. A pair of sevens for Swag. And a good shot. There, we hit 2 pair on the turn.
Yeah.
And we will take the lot. Give me all of those chips. To 9,000.
Nope.
Quite fortunate with that one.
Check.
To take 3 players out though. Have a gut shot to a 6 here. Inside straight draw. Board pairs with the queen. Two, 3 offsuit for a pair of 3s. Which is good enough.
Yeah.
Next hand, iRace back in. Check the big blind despite not being in the big blind. 3-4 off, we'll get binned.
Raise.
4 big blind raised by Nemesis.
Call.
And Zacharoni both call.
Call.
iRace will call as well. So we'll go 4-way to the flop. 3, 2, a rainbow. Surely
Check.
due break at some point. Turn whether give us 2 pair.
Fold. Call.
Seven of hearts. Backdoor flush comes in. This does the backdoor straight.
Check.
Although 5-6 would have already had it. Of course. 15% pop bet from Nemesis. So anyone with a mad in the brackets like Nemesis is AI. You'll notice after a while that they make betting patterns. You can exploit. Problem is when you have multiple human players that may or may not know that to be the case. Pocket sevens.
Cool.
This time we do have a pocket pair. Like earlier, that told us we had a pocket pair and didn't actually reveal our cards.
Fold.
So it make playing the game that a little bit harder.
Cool.
Seven, please, dealer.
Check.
I thought there was then. King, king for rainbow. Again, we may have the best card. Try again. We may have the best hand at this point.
Check.
Quite happy to check this multi-way.
Check. Check.
10 doesn't help us there either. If it gets checked round to us, I was going to put a bet in. 301 bet to a pot of 100. I'm not that desperate
Nah, I'm out.
to win the hand.
Fold.
And he will call. I was expecting that to be a 7 then. So Swag and Lenny heads up to the river. We'll see a bet of 470, so about 2/3 pot. And a quick fold from Lenny.
Yes, get in.
We are first to act, Jack 3 off.
Raise.
And he will make the raise to 75, so 3 3/4 big blinds.
Cool.
Zaccaroni and Swag both call.
Cool.
As will I raise, we go 4 ways to flop.
Check.
Zaccaroni with a bet of 70.
Cool.
It's changing to 9:15. There's no need for that language.
Check.
So A7, 2 pairs 7s and 6s with the ace. A7, 2 pairs 7s and 6s with an ace. And Swag will lose out. Although we'll take the odd chip for some unknown reason. If that was in the casino, the player to the left of the button, closest to the button on the left, would receive it back.
Raise.
Saka only makes it 70 to go. My race will call. No, stop doing it. I can see you all doing it. But a nice one to call, that one. With our 7-6.
Cool. Raise.
Swag makes it almost 300 to go.
Cool.
And we would be getting paid here.
Cool.
That's for certain.
Cool.
This is trophy hunting 125. We're in a holding pattern until starting a new game next week. As we finished Spyro last week. I don't play a main game. The episode ends in 5 or 0. I am Stig. I am your bad poker player for the evening. As you can see, we folded 3 of a kind here. Although we do have a third heart on the board. And Swag will continue to bet.
Cool.
Deuce on the river gives 2 pair on the board.
Check.
So our 7 kicker. Oh, sorry, that's kicker to the 2 pair. So the trips on. Right, start against it. If our kicker to the trip 7s that we had previously wasn't good, of having 9 and 6,
Raise.
and it would be at this point. Lenny bets 320, Swag with an raise.
All in.
Light race is all in. These pair are going to go all in. And I'm going to predict that somebody has a bigger pair than the board here.
Cool.
10s or jacks, something like that. Maybe even 8s.
Cool.
10-4 for the flush. Lenny can't beat that. $7-3
Yes.
for trips. Sorry, for the full house, not trips. That's where the other 7 was. Swag will take the lot. Game appears to have froze. There we go. NYC guy has joined the table. We have pocket 8s.
Cool.
There's not much point raising on this table, to be honest with you, because I'll just call it anyway. Hopefully we'll see a flop for cheap. Hit an 8 and then stack everybody.
Fold.
4-way for the flop. A lot of even cards. Not the 8 there.
Check. Cool.
We shall fold. If we'd hit the 8 there, we'd call and let them bet into us.
Cool.
Board pairs of the 10 and 10 of clubs will also give an opportunity for the flush on the river. Five of hearts on the turn. 500 in the middle.
All in.
Zaccaroni with the all-in. Quite content not to see cards of swag here. Just take it down without showdown. That is the case.
Yes, get in. Yeah.
I know I lose game. Thank you for telling me. Once again, we'll put in the big blind, seeing as they didn't play the previous hand.
Check.
Epic Games for the store event. You can expand your Star Wars collection until 11 AM May 7th. 11 AM Eastern, I think that was.
Check.
That just popped up. Back to the hand in question. 3 clubs on board. Our race will bet 100 into a pot of 230. 3-way.
Cool.
Zacharoni will fold and Swag will call. A jack of clubs on the river. Give 4 to a flush on board.
Check.
$4.30 in the middle. I race with a bet of 100. What will Swag do?
No, I'm out.
Fold happens.
Yes, get in.
I would suggest middling to high club. Something between 5 and 10, that kind of area. We are under the gun. 7-9 suited will call.
Raise.
And he will make it 100. It's 5 times the big blind. We're not going to get involved for this. Lenny stack being up and down like a roller coaster. Our race will call. We shall not. Heads up. It's the flop for Lenny and I race.
All in. Yeah.
The jack on the turn will complete Lenny straight. Against I races middle pair of 10s and a flush draw, which wouldn't have been any good in this case.
Raise.
Lenny picking on my big blind. Makes it 4x. Zacharoni
Cool.
call. Swag on the button. We'll do something. Run into the time bank is the official answer.
Cool.
5-8 suited. We shouldn't play this,
Cool.
but we are going to. As we go 5 ways to the flop. King 5 deuce. All hearts.
Check. Check.
Check it all round. 7 of spades.
Check. Check.
Checked around again.
Check.
3 of spades. Small bet on the river. I'm essentially saying that I don't think any of them have anything. You have a pair of 5s. I should get 3 of them to fold. Lenny didn't. Has a pair of 9s.
Yes.
He was right not to. Maybe our bet there wasn't big enough. We only bet about 30. We only bet 30% of the pot.
Cool. Cool.
Maybe if we are doing that, we've got to go and size it much bigger. Suited ace in the small blind. Let's see us pick up. Not
Check.
flush draw. Not a fan of the paired board though. Swing off 4-way. Love Doctor has arrived.
Check.
Join us
Check.
after the button has passed them. There's no need for this, Lenny. It's 80 in the pot. You don't need to bet 230. Because high race will call you. And there's a third 10 for the board.
All in.
Lenny all in, representing the 10 maybe. High race folds. Lenny
Yes,
take
get
down the pot. Appears as though we're not going to have any break on this table. I'll make my own break, I suppose.
Cool.
Pocket kings. Oh. Why is it being like this? Just make it 180.
Raise.
Wanted to make it 120, 130, that kind of area. These guys have played against us for long enough now, they should realise I haven't raised a great deal. Can't wait for the ace to come on the flop though. So we go 4-way. Oh, queen high board, nice. Lenny gonna make the bet first. 336. Saccharoni to fold. Come on, Swag, go for it.
Cool.
There we go. What have we got there? Roughly 1400 in the middle.
Raise.
Put Lenny all in.
All in.
Half of Swag's stack.
Fold.
Swag gets out of the way. We have got kings. You've got deuce 5 off. Interesting way of playing it.
Yeah.
There we go. First pot in what feels like forever. Up to level 31. Pocket threes this time, which we will limp. So we need to make it to 12k to be able to cash out one of the objectives. Love Doctor was all in for 2000.
No.
My race is all in, so we don't need to be. Not that I would be with threes in this situation. Ace 9. Square off against Ace 5. So we would have needed to avoid overs here. And there is the ace. Love Doctor. Near double up. Oh, Love Doctor has a bounty on the red. Perfect. Should go after that if we can. Saccharoni calls Swag.
Cool.
Call. We look at King Jack off. Go on then.
Check.
Full way to the flop. 2 overcards to it as well.
Check.
To check, Saccharoni checks. 9 will give us an up and down straight draw. 9 or a king will complete that for us. Swag is leaving the table. Straight comes in, but it's not the one we were after. Of course, the 8-7 had got there on the turn. Saccharoni bets 75. We are out of there.
Fold.
This is the Love Doctor.
Yes, get in. Cool.
Basil Fantasy has joined the table straight into the big blind. Doesn't have a bounty on their head, unfortunately.
Check.
Basti Fantasy, maybe. Big Schweinsteiger fan.
Check.
Schweinsteiger won 84 rather than 83. Third 5 onto the board. So for those that are new to poker, you have to make the best 5 card hand out of the 7 cards between the board and your 2 hold cards. Which is something I should have mentioned earlier in the night, actually. Couple of folds.
Yeah.
6 deuce off.
Cool. Raise.
Jack 3 or Jack 4 3. 2 clubs. We'd have a good shot to the 5.
Nope. Yes.
Zaccaroni will take it down after the flop.
Cool.
Dr. Love with the call. Basti with the raise. Open ace 5.
Cool. Check. Check.
Bluff. Flat tire for Dr. Love.
Yes.
Basti. Ace high.
Raise.
Basti with the min raise this time.
Cool.
Queen 4 or bin. Come on, dealer, give me a hand that I can take it over 12k. I can effectively cash out. Don't know how many hands I've won in this session. Which might have been an idea to note down as we went. Never mind.
Cool.
Decent. The river shouldn't change a great deal. Enough for Basti. Sticking a just short of half pot bet on the river. It's enough to make Zaccaroni fold.
Yes.
Basti's very aggressive. I'll turn to have the small blind.
Cool. Lose.
It's Mavagaz that's in. Twin it to win it.
Full. Yes, get in.
Oh, Doctor with the raise. Just see twin it to fold it.
Raise.
Twin it and Betty both AI. 4 human players. Or if you prefer, 3 stick.
Call.
Basti raises, Zaccaroni calls, twin it with the min 3 bet. It's called by Betty, we're going to fold. Love Doctor calls,
Call.
Basti calls,
Cool.
Zaccaroni calls, so we're going to go 5 way to the flop. Which we would have had top pair with, but probably not
Check.
good enough at this moment in time. Zacharoni bets 100 into 610.
Raise.
Twin it with
Nope.
the raise. Betty folds. Love Doctor's also out of the way, as is Basti. Basti does have a fold, but here we go. Zacharoni is all in. The twin would need to be all in to make the call. Let's see what you've got. 3-2 suited with the flush draw. It's 10 jack, which flop the straight. 10 jack would give a split pot. The twin will double through. Right, Zacharoni, what are you doing? Folding means we're not going to get involved, I don't think.
Raise.
Twin with the min raise. That said, we're better off knocking out Love Doctor. Zacharoni. Betty makes the call. King 4. Okay, bend.
All in.
Love Doctor is all in.
Cool.
Twin calls. Oh, Betty do. We've been all in to call here. Call is made. 3-way, all in. What have we got? Twin has King Jack off. Betty has King 7 off. Gone. King 9. That'd be funny. The 7's hit.
Yeah.
If Doctor has his 8 deuce off. And we'll win the side pot. Betty will take the main. Zacharoni and Basti are off. We shall fold. That didn't sound too good. Apologies for that.
Cool.
Voice breaking halfway through sentence.
Check. Check.
Couple of checks.
Check.
Deuce of clubs on the turn.
Check.
Couple of checks. Sees 10 of spades on the river. Betty with a min bet, which is good enough. Just take it down on this occasion.
Haha.
Betty very quickly getting a stack. Of course, the triple up is going to help with that. If Doctor calls, Queen will fold.
Raise.
Betty will raise. Deuce 4 suited. Let's do it.
Cool.
Off to the flop we go 3 ways. That's why you shouldn't do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Check. Check.
3 checks to the turn. 6 of hearts. I'd say maybe that's a card we could bluff on, but we don't get the opportunity
Fold.
to do so. Spades on the river. That is a 10% bet from Betty. Doctor will call. And that is a pair of 8s for Betty. The bluff from Love Doctor.
Yeah.
Correction. Pair of 9s for Love Doctor, who will take the pot. Don't see that 9. Love Doctor's hand, but he's not on the board. Yeah, Tony. Showing the table.
Raise.
Put it in the big blind and then make it 3 big blinds. Have the option when joining the table of actually wait until the big blind gets round to you.
I call.
Tony not done that. So we get the 10-5. Two cards that you'd actually require for a straight. Every straight contains either a 10 or a 5. Tony this time with the check.
Check.
Betty will also check. Jack of clubs.
Call.
Queen of clubs on the river means that the royal flush could be out there.
I call.
Tony mate with the bet. Half pot, Betty calls. Be the King 10 for the straight. They both had each other's outs for the royal line.
Raise.
Betty with the min raise. We gotta get out of there.
Fold. Raise.
Call.
Check.
Bet 52 again. 40% of the pot.
Call. Check.
Betty again with a 40% pot bet. It's Tony will call. Ace of clubs on the river.
Check.
Check back to Betty. We'll bet 15% of the pot on the river. She's good enough to get through.
Ha ha ha. Raise.
Betty is a very aggressive AI. Deuce 3 suited.
Raise.
Let's get involved.
Raise.
It's two twins. 20 win twin. To our left. Twins everywhere. Gav and Mav are both here.
Call.
The nice thing is I'm getting a good price. Let's draw to a flush here. They don't know I've got 3 deuce suited.
Check.
1,000 in the middle.
Check.
Should be quite nice on a stack, but
Check.
deuce of clubs will give us a pair. Orange shirted twin. Bet.
Call.
I am getting out of here. Even though we've improved our hand.
Fold. Cool.
The 3 AIs battle. We'll get ourselves a 4th club on board.
All in.
That's how you can see it's an AI because they would have gone all in early.
Cool.
So the question is, yeah, that's pretty good. This club's quite good in this situation. Betty with a pair of 2s.
Yeah.
Orange twin. Even has a straight flush outs covered as well, so perfect for them. Jackson 5. Bend that.
Raise.
Ronin has joined us. And the green shirt here.
Raise.
Oh, that'll do me for this.
Call.
I've not even won the hands.
Fold.
Raise. Call.
You know what? We'll do one more orbit. I'll leave after that. Very aggressive pre-flop. 2 checks on the flop. 3 of hearts. It's a pot-sized bet from blue shirted twin. Tony out of here.
Ha!
It's aggression to my big blind. I'm not a fan of that. Tony leaving, Ronin
Raise.
put the big blind in. Fold. Orange twin. Will min raise.
Fold.
Betty wants nothing to do with it. Nor do I with Jack 6 suited.
Forward.
Wow. Turquoise twin
Ush.
puts the bet in and then folds to a min bet. Collusion. Small blind in the session. He's gained a lot of XP.
Forward.
Raise.
Obviously, Betty will raise.
Call.
It's a bad call from us out of position.
Cool.
They're going 3-way to the flop though. Hit a 7 at least.
Check.
I'm sure that's going to be good in this situation.
Check.
Check.
Couple of checks after us though.
Check.
No hearts in a hand. No flush draw. Pot size bet by Turquoise twin.
Call.
Betty will call. We will definitely get out of there. Ten means that the king queen straight will get there, which we partially block, as well as the 8
Call.
the straight. 90 from twin. Betty will call. And there is the 5-4 off suited, so playing the board. The pair of 9s for Betty, who will win the pot. Dealer button for us.
Raise.
Betty not slowing down.
Cool. Raise.
Rolling with the raise.
I call.
The 3-bet. Betty will of course call. There's just 2 cards in front of her. 10, 7, 4, 2 spades here. Running, carrying out chips. That is just over 2/3. That's about 2/3 bet.
Fold.
Betty with the fold. Wow. Not sure she had it in her.
Nice.
Rolling 0, 3, 2, 1. Maybe Ted Rogers fan. Feel the phenom join the table.
Raise.
Orange twin, min raise. Oh, Phil has a bounce.
Raise.
Oh, will you stop raising, Betty? Stop giving me 6-3 off, please, dealer.
Raise.
Slightly bigger than min raise, but it's as good as.
Not cool.
Orange twin will call.
Raise.
Betty will not. There's a 4-bet.
All in.
Turquoise twin all in.
Cool.
Twin on twin violence. What is Betty gonna do now?
Raise.
She will shove all in. She puts orange twin all in. She's gonna call. Which she will. 3 all ins here. It's queens for Betty. It's 8s for turquoise twin. And Jack queen for orange twin. Jack queen in a lot of trouble here. Although that 10 on the turn gives out.
Haha.
And there is a 3rd queen for Betty. We'll take it down. Not catching us up, chip wise. We are under the gun. King 4, bend. That'll do us for tonight. Let's cash in those chips. We haven't completed any of the tour stuff. But we are going to get some of whatever they are. Assuming it's the back of the cards that we can see. Although I don't care about those. What I do care about is those of you who've been here tonight. Thank you for joining me for 125 episodes of Trophy Hunting. and the several games that we've played here. I will tell you that the next stream we will have will be on Wednesday. There's no SRL race this Sunday because of the real life Miami Grand Prix, which is our next SRL race, which is race number 17 of the 24 race calendar. That is next Wednesday, 9:15 for that. We're back trophying on a different game next Thursday at 10:15. Both of those BST. You will get the SRL Thursday 1 a.m. You will get trophy hunting Friday 12 noon. Both those for YouTube and for YouTube. Thank you and goodbye.